this week. And not long after getting my confirmation, the Lord dropped a simple question into my spirit. And it simply was, what do you do after help has arrived? Touch the person next to you and say, what do you do after help has arrived? That was the wrong person. Touch your neighbor again and say, what do you do after help has arrived? Shout one more time. What it is that you do when help has arrived? And some of you might pose an initial answer like myself and say, well, you just take it. You take the help that has come or the help that you have identified that is now here. That's simply easy. But after much thought and consideration, I realized that everybody does not want help. Let me say it again. I realized that everybody does not want help. And not only that, but everybody doesn't always know how to accept the help when it comes. I'll back up and say it again. Everybody doesn't want help. And if you know how you want help, everybody doesn't always know how to accept the help when it comes. You see, help can be dressed up, have a shirt and a tie, a jacket and a haircut staring you right in the face, and you still don't want to accept it. You see, help can be wrapped up in a pretty gold envelope and topped with a gorgeous red bow, and you still not be willing to unravel it and accept the help when it comes. But it's with great conviction that the Lord seeded into my spirit that you must be in a condition to want help, or you won't receive the help when it comes. So with that being said, let us take a look at our current condition. Touch your neighbor, say our current condition. Just to give you a little backstory, if you know anything about the prophet Jeremiah or the story of Israel, they were now being held captive in Babylon for 70 years. Okay? They were being held captive in Babylon for 70 years. And this was now the state of their condition. Condition, by definition, is a way of living or existing. The state in which something exists, the physical state of something, the physical or mental state of a person or animal. Let's define captivity. Captivity is the state of being kept in a place, such as a prison or a cage, and not being able to leave or be free. The state or condition of being captive. The state of being held prisoner, again, the state of being captive. Thank you. So if you understand now, the Israel or the children of Israel were in a place where they could not get out. So they were stuck. They were in this thing that I like to call stuck. And because they were stuck, they were now resorting to what it is that we do next. We're stuck in this place. And give you more back history, there had been prophecy after prophecy that had went forth from prophet Jeremiah and Daniel and a few others, but yet they did not want to hear what was being said. I said they did not want to hear what was being said. So to summarize the total of two definitions, you have currently been living or existing in a place that has not allowed you to be free and has held you captive or even imprisoned to your spiritual, physical, and mental state, causing you to repeat a cycle of ineffective actions resulting in a state of captivity. Let me say it again, some of you didn't catch it. I said you have currently been living or existing in a place that has not allowed you to be free and has held you captive or even imprisoned to your spiritual, physical, and mental state, causing you to repeat a cycle of ineffective actions resulting in what we call captivity. Tell somebody, don't be insane. Don't do the same thing over and over expecting to get a new result. Don't be insane. So again, I've already talked about what the condition of Israel was at this point. We were being held captive for 70 years. Now touch your neighbor and say, how did we get here? How did we get here? Touch your neighbor and say, how did we get here? How did we get here? Now some of you, I am sure, are posing this question and would like for me to explain to you how it is that you have now gotten into this natural state, or how we got into this place of captivity or being stuck, whether it's spiritually, physically, or naturally, or mentally. And I am glad that you are now curious that it is that what you got to this place, because we want to go to the Word. So if you are familiar again with this story, you would understand that Israel hit this place due to disobedience. I said Israel hit this place due to disobedience. And because they had been disobedient to the law or what God had set forth for them to do, it had pushed them into this place of captivity. Or as I like to call it again, this place called stuck. So let's take you backward to bring you forward. This prophecy of punishment came upon the people of Judah because of their disobedience to God's laws. And as Jeremiah explained to the people of Judah, I have spoken to you, rising early and speaking, but you have not listened. And the Lord has sent to you all his servants, the prophets, but you have not listened nor inclined your ear to hear. That's Jeremiah 25, 3 and verse number 4. You see, Judah's sins included evil doings and idolatry.
All right, sir.